Yo, wasabi, homies. Sorry, I'm whispering. Got some people around. But hey, I'm especially stoked out of my mind right now. And I'm in the middle of this kind of social media push, hashtag first word. Basically, just calling people to give their first word, the first look, the first thing that they do in the morning when they get up is to actually go to the presence of God. Like, go to the Word of God, open up the scripts, and feast on them. And I have had a series of meetings today. I'm feeling just kind of internally fired up. I'm sure you'll know about that. But I'm thinking about this concept of going from glory to glory. And if you think about what that means in 2 Corinthians 3, it says, "And we who with unveiled faces all reflect the Lord's glory are being transformed into his likeness with ever increasing glory." And I'm thinking about that, and it's like, what does it look like for me to engage the reality of this in 2020? And I'm having some observations. On one hand, there's a pretty high level of anger amongst people in general, and then there's some people over here that they're kind of sick and tired of it, and it's like, that doesn't affect me. I'll just ignore it. And both of them are, they're whatever. People can respond however they want. But I'm asking the question, what does it look like for the Spirit of God to so transform me into his likeness in 2020 that when people interact with me, they get shocked by the Lord's glory? And at one hand, it's like, oh, that's awesome. Like, glory or awesomeness is such a great thought. I don't really know what that means. It's a little vague. But what would it look like is if we went out wherever we're at and his likeness was so transforming us that people were like, oh, it's the glory of God. So anyways, I'm thinking about that. And as we're in the middle of this hashtag first word, I think I'm wrestling through a little bit of the fear of the Lord, where we feel like we've experienced the Lord's glory. But I'm like, well, what you've experienced is what you've experienced, and now he's wanting to transform you continually into his likeness. And I get the sense that that's just like a complete, continual reality of shock and awe at how good God is coming off of you. So anyways, I just am personally going to wrestle through that here in the season of 2020. Even the concept of 2020 and all the words that were spoken about, what would it look like if we saw clearly, like 2020 vision. And it feels like the corona and the BLM and the election, it's only shaking us so that we can only reflect the Lord's glory or our own selfish idols. And then we'll die. So anyways, that mysterious component there in 2 Corinthians 3, I'm pressing in for it. It's really 2 Corinthians 3 and 4. Well, it's really the first 5 chapters of 2 Corinthians. Read it. Feast on it. But my desire, my hope, my prayer, my invitation for you and for myself is that we would continue to choose to give Jesus our first and engage this process of transformation to reflect his glory, only to be broken and to pour it out wherever we go. Ooh, there's a lot in there. Feeling loaded. I want to go pwn some baddies. So, anywho, just an exhortation. I don't know where you're at right now in this moment. I think it's August 10th or 11th right now. But if you see this in 10 years, if you see this next, on August 15th, whatever, like, the process is the same. We have to choose to yield our will and turn to him and allow him to transform us into his likeness with ever increasing glory. Get it, man. Check it out. 2 Corinthians 3. Peace.